Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Becca from Readings by the Empress and Loving Seers Tarot. And today we are reading on what new opportunity, along with help from the universe, is coming in for you. Because we are never asked to act on opportunities alone. We will be given all of the strength and wisdom we need. All right, let's begin. Let's see, which one have you chosen? All right, so pile number 1, opportunities and help given. Let's see, we have the Selenite. Interesting. When to use it? When you've moved into a new space and want any lingering bad juju to vanish, vamos. Then you pray to God, allows you. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so tiny. You can read it better than I can. When you've been working with crystals and want to clear away energy, they've picked up this process. All right, so it moves away bad juju when you're moving into something new. So excellent. Okay, and I suppose that means literally or figuratively, huh? All right, so what new opportunity is coming in with what help from the universe to take it? So we have the 5 of Coins in the Waite Smith. We have the Chariot in the Waite Smith, awesome. In the Arcanum, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And we have the Emperor. And did I not bring my Light Seers? Okay, so my Light Seers deck here. Lose a couple of things as I find it. We have the 3 of Wands from the Light Seers. And we have the 8 of Wands. Interesting that we're getting wands for opportunity. That's good. All right. Okay, let us see now. I will clarify with the Waite Centeniial Deck. Well, it looks to me like you may feel like you're in need of an opportunity financially or regarding health and well-being with the 5 of Coins. Maybe you feel shut out of some sort of opportunity, actually. But then here's the Chariot coming in. Now, I don't know if that means a Chariot has already taken place in your life. There's something new and speeding up. It came in quickly, and that's why you need a new opportunity, or if it means the Chariot is coming in as the new opportunity. I like the Emperor. In other words, keep doing what's right. You're good at that. And we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, meaning we have a Wheel of Fortune, we have a new beginning, but it's reversed. So it's sort of like it needs something to make it upright. Let me clarify that one. 8 of Cups. Okay. And the answer is indeed in your personal life, in your private thoughts. It is in your intuition. I feel like something has evaded you, pile number 1. I feel like there's been a new change in fortune that you just know is coming in, but it has sort of evaded you. So let me see. And we have the 3 of Wands here, which is the beginning of, right? You've already planted some wands. You've already made some efforts, and it's bound to pay off. Your ship is bound to come in. And then we have the 8 of the Wands, which is a lot of purposeful behavior, moving forward on a lot of fronts, but moving forward in an organized, effective way. You may be feeling busy. Let's see. Let me see what we can get some more clarity regarding this. Queen of Swords. Something has been shut. It's like the door has been shut on something with that 5 of Coins. And maybe you've done it with that Queen of Swords. It could be that you were actually assertive and you said, no, that doesn't fit with my plans. That doesn't make sense. It does not make logical sense. No, The Queen of Swords often uses her voice, and she uses it effectively and maturely. I mean, she's not afraid to say what she thinks, and she's not going to mince words, but she is mature. So she's using her brain with this too. So we have the Chariot and the Three of Cups. Something to celebrate. Okay, and let's see. Ace of Wands. I'm asking about opportunity, and look at the opportunity. Ace of Wands. Source is definitely vibing with this question for you. This is Source bringing in an opportunity and a want to. Okay. It can be something that's large. It can be something that seems like just a minor change, because already I see you're pursuing something. You've put purposeful behavior in this. The Sun. Oh, you're waiting for a time of joy, a time of, okay, now I can breathe. Now I'm going in the right direction. I'm much more carefree. And that's coming in with that Sun card. The Eight of Cups clarifying the wheel makes me think there's something that you may not be seeing. Like it's almost ready to come in, this change, this opportunity. But there may be something you're looking at it wrong, because we have this Eight of Cups, sort of like, sometimes we make assumptions, especially we make assumptions that we are socialized into believing, right? Like we may make assumptions like, yes, new opportunity. I need a new opportunity. I'm feeling like I need a new opportunity. And I'm thinking it's going to come in this way. I'm thinking it's good. It'll come through hard work, or I'm thinking it'll come through this person or that relationship or this job, or you know what? I have an idea. I've kind of been thinking it's coming this way, but I almost wonder if you need to change the way you're looking at that a little bit, because that Eight of Cups is sort of like, that's getting more spiritually and emotionally centered. And that's looking to your intuition and source for the answers, not anybody else, not any person, not any expert, not any authority other than the authority that's within you. Your spirit, what your spirit tells you. I feel like there's because it's sort of like with the Emperor here. Now the Emperor can be really good, take charge energy, right? I'm doing the right thing. It's bound to pay off. It can be about cause and effect. It can be about, I'm making this happen. So that can be very good energy. But also sometimes the Emperor can be a little rigid. Like, I follow the recipe, it's going to bring the desired results. I do what's right, it's going to pay off. I do, you know what I mean? The Emperor can be a bit rigid. So and this card is the opposite of rigid. The Eight of Cups is opposite of that. And this card is all about planning and logic, right? This card is not. The Eight of Cups is not about planning and logic. The Eight of Cups is about what's missing for me emotionally. What would be most emotionally rewarding for me? Sometimes we're looking for something to come a certain way because we think that's how everybody else sees it. That makes sense. That makes sense logically. It makes sense according to my society and how I was raised, according to my culture. But it doesn't make sense emotionally for us. Sometimes even the things we think we want, if we really get centered in our emotion and in our intuition, that gets challenged. Maybe that's not exactly what we want, right? I feel like pile number one, like you've mostly got it going in the right direction. You're mostly, very practical. You've really got great ideas. You're very astute. But I feel like there's something that needs to be tweaked a little bit. And that'll only be a process between you and you. You and your higher self, you and source, which is also part of you, right? So I see all kinds of advice to really separate yourself and really go into how you feel about any given thing. Count your emotions as very important information, because cups are emotions. And you've built so much that has served you well. However, I feel like you've done that. You've been smart. I feel like with this Emperor card, you've had that take charge energy. You know how to get things done. There's something a little different now. We have a little shift, though, in what would truly make you emotionally satisfied. We have a shift. There's this time for some sort of shift. I don't know this Chariot. Oh, Tower. Okay, there could be something has changed. It could simply be something has changed. And now it's time for you to change in your plans. The only way you're going to know is through, right, getting in touch with your emotions. That can be like this person walks alone, or that can be writing, journaling. Your emotions will give you all the answers. That's just sort of what I've just heard. Your emotions about things will give you all the answers. Sometimes we think we know where we're headed, and it may have been where we've been headed in the past, but now it's time for something different. Especially if some door has closed for you, pile number one. Be hopeful. Don't be sad. If a door has closed for you recently, please understand that actually will work out for your greatest good. Believe it or not, it will. It absolutely will with that star. It's almost like you've been able to build a lot of really rewarding and important things, like with this Eight of Cups. The cups are upright are good. I mean, those are good things, right? Those are sources of emotional fulfillment. Those are good things. But this person is saying, but there's something even better here that I'm after. And it's just time to go for, yes, what would fit you best emotionally and spiritually. So there might be a change coming in. All right. And obviously you will be given what you need when you ask spiritually. And obviously the opportunity coming in is given by Source as well. I feel like it's, oh, look at that. Five of coins again. So there's been a door that's shut. Be okay with it shutting. Be okay with that. Because the new opportunity could only come in when that door shut. That's the only way it could. And this new opportunity fits you so much better. All right. Well, that's what I have. And I thank you so much, pile number one. Oh, best of luck. Hello and welcome to reading pile number two. Now you chose this lovely agate. Isn't that beautiful? All right. And for the agate, what is the agate for? When you fall prey to emotional vampires. Haha. When you're just too spacey and can't even. Oh gosh. When you are embarking on a new spiritual journey to pick up your dry cleaning. Extra points if you're thinking, what's the difference? Interesting. So this kind of captures a feeling, right? And this is when you need the agate. Okay. So if there's been emotional vampires, you're feeling a little spacey or indifferent, this card's for you. Okay. So we're looking at what new opportunity is coming in, along with what help can be requested. And in the night, look at that. We have the night Waite, and of course we have the Ace of Wands, which is Source bringing in an opportunity, a want to, something you're enthusiastic about, a goal. Okay. Oh my goodness. We have the Eight of Cups. I just had that in pile number one. I had these same cards in pile number one. So you might want to look at that one for more information for you. In the Arcanum deck, I had the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Eight of Coins. Okay, in the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Seven of Coins, and we have the Devil. All right. So let's see. I will clarify using the Waite Centeniial Deck. So let's see now. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, of course, is very intelligent. Also had her in the first pile. You might want to look at pile number 1. And the Devil in your cards. Let's clarify that one. That is your major arcana here so far. We have King of Wands. Interesting. And we have the Emperor. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so the Devil is sometimes the devil we know, right? I feel like this may represent either an energy or a person that is very sort of demanding, or maybe even as King of Wands, aspirational. Like you should want this. This is the main goal. This is what's important. The Emperor is sometimes all about what's right or wrong, the shoulds. You know, the Emperor showed up in pile number 1, 2 in a different deck. So funny. Anyway, the Emperor is sometimes our ideas of what's right, wrong, what will bring a good effect, cause and effect kinds of things. Sometimes practical, good common sense. Sometimes take charge energy. That's a good meaning of that card as well. But it clarifies the Devil, which makes me think that you have had some psychic vampires, that you have had either messages from somebody or somebody in your life now that makes you think about the shoulds, the oughts, the somebody else's main priorities and goals. And in fact, you're bedeviled by it because it's in contradiction to what you know emotionally and spiritually deep down is right for you. That's what I'm feeling like. So it's sort of like almost like I need to cut everybody else's thoughts and ideas and even what my culture or what leadership would want me to do or think. I need to kind of cut that out of the picture for now here and center in my emotions and my spirit. And Queen of Swords, oh my goodness, that's the meaning of Queen of Swords in this pile. Yeah, is about inspiration, your own inspiration. See, the Queen of Swords, she can pick up Ace of Swords, which is an epiphany, which is sometimes a message, a clairaudient kind of message from the other side. So the Queen of Swords can get the message. So I feel like this pile is about to find your new opportunity and the wherewithal to request what you need to take it is in the Eight of Cups and Queen of Swords energy. It's in that, right. Yep. I'm off on my own to take information from my mind, from inspiration, from messages, from spirit, from how I feel about things, what my gut is telling me about things, to find what's missing in my life, to off in search of the ninth cup, right? The satisfaction. Yes. Okay, and Source is helping you with an opportunity for this. King of Cups, again with your intuition being mature. Okay, Seven of Coins. There might be something having to do with your harvest. Whether that's worries, is it enough? Or whether that's ambivalence about your work or your way of gathering that. There's something you need to, something that will end with that. The Five of Cups is sort of regrets too. It's almost like, I just feel the word dissatisfaction. I just feel that word. Like I'm dissatisfied with something with your harvest. And again, that can be health or wealth, something with it. And it actually, that's an emotional dissatisfaction. And that may be unclear. you maybe need the Queen of Swords to figure this out too. You need a message. You need to be off on your own. You need to be paying attention to your emotions. So even journaling would be good, sort of allowing that voice to come through your journaling, your writing. The Queen of Swords is good at that. So, and here's the Eight of Coins too. This is also about work. It's like the harvest is rich, but the worker's not satisfied. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe the price is too high. Maybe, both of these workers, this Eight of Coins worker and the Seven of Coins worker, it's the sense that they're being very productive and the harvest is rich, but there's a sense that they're not benefiting as much as they should. That Eight of Coins guy in the Rider-Waite has, kind of has rips in his clothes, right? The Seven of Coins woman in that same one, she is definitely a worker, a laborer, right? So it's almost the sense that I'm not benefiting as much as I want, but I know I should want this, or I should go in this direction. It's like that. But yet, no, something inside of you is saying, Seven of Swords. Okay, something inside of you is saying, there is a process underneath, maybe in my subconscious, that is that it comes through my emotions. It comes through how I feel. And that tells me a lot about what's not working and a better direction, perhaps. Yes, let me see about this opportunity coming in. Five of Swords. Okay, so that's also about taking ownership of the thoughts. That's here and here, isn't it? These two men have all the swords. So it's sort of like, and the Queen of Swords, she knows. It's sort of like the inspirations that come to me, my judgment, my thoughts on it, my plans are most important to this process right now. It's sort of like that. And my emotions, because you can't, if you're bedeviled by something that brings sort of sadness and regret, then it's just not working. You may be bedeviled by something that has some authority, though. So it's easy for me to say, okay, that may not be working. We may need to cut it away, but it might seem like you'd be doing that based upon your own emotion and your own inspiration, and not based on what's commonly known. Like would somebody question this? Would somebody think I'm being foolish like that? There's that Nine of Cups, though, right? The Eight of Cups in search of the Nine. Yeah. I'm seeing them telling me your inspiration is quite mature, actually. Your thinking about it is quite mature. You can rely on your emotion to figure out what opportunities you need, what you're in search of, but your brain will come right on in there with that Queen of Swords and figure it all out. And it will be logical, actually, whatever decision you make. I wonder if it's even more about cutting away assumptions of commonly held assumptions, either in your workplace or in your culture, commonly held assumptions, and in particular by people who seem to be authority figures, right? Like cutting those away and instead coming to terms with what works for you emotionally. Yep. And trusting your own ability to be inspired. And when you make these plans, when you're thinking these thoughts about what you want to change, I see some advice to keep it to yourself for a while. You don't need to tell everybody. When you want to, you may. I mean, the Queen of Swords, she certainly is assertive when she needs to be. But kind of, it's okay to be thinking on this for a while. Tracking your emotions, taking your time to get really clear on the change that's needed, the opportunity you need to take. Because I feel like it's almost like you have a lot of things going for you, and you built a lot that is great, and you don't, like you would hate to just let go what might be still serving you. I don't think you need to. But maybe there's a way to change it. There's a way. There's a new opportunity coming in that you want to gradually move into. In any case, I feel like it's the beginning of this process, and it's okay to kind of flesh out your plans, your thoughts on this, and it's okay to keep it private for now. That's all right. But I feel like if you're bedeviled by thoughts that want to intrude about shoulds, oughts, I can't, I must. No, I feel like they're saying go back to your emotion and your intuition then. What does feed you? What feeds you emotionally? And there may be an end to something. You may put an end to something. That would be you putting an end to it, though, after, I think, much thought. But that is all right. That really is. This is you becoming your own expert in your own life. That's what that is. Well, I sure hope that's helpful for you. Thank you so much, pile number 2. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Now, regarding opportunity coming in and the wherewithal to follow it, we have the Rhodonite. The Rhodonite. And you use the Rhodonite when something's got you down. When it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up. You're ready to use your real unique powers to actually make this happen. All right, the Rhodonite. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, let's see. For opportunity and wherewithal to make it, we have the Knight Waite, the 6 of Wands. Wonderful victory. We have the Hermit. Oh, I love that card. For the Arcanum deck, we have the Knight of Wands and the Hanged Man. For the Light Seers Tarot, we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Interesting. All right, so your major arcana, very interesting, is the Hermit. So that is about a spiritual messenger. That's about meditation. That's about going within for everything you need. That's really about that. So there might be quite a lot of power in that for you right now. Let's see. Let me clarify this. Oh, the Hanged Man is also your major arcana. The Hanged Man. That's right. You may end up seeing, I feel a lot of unconventionality in all 3 piles this reading. It's like, not that you're generally unconventional, but sort of an unconventional shift, a shift in thinking that may be less typical. Okay, so let us see with the Hanged Man. That's seeing there's your Ace of Wands. All 3 piles got the Ace of Wands today. So I'm asking Source about what opportunities coming in, and Source gives us the card for an opportunity from Source every single time. Like, don't worry, it's here. I've got it for you. We've got it for you. Source has got that for you and going to bring it. You don't have to find it. Okay, interesting. 5 of Swords. You may have to cut away some thoughts, though. Yes, I feel like a lot of this has to do with your emotion and your life force energy. That's what wands are, your fire. Responding to that. Yes, the 9 of Cups, your emotion. That's the second time that's shown up today. Yeah, it's sort of like the answers lie in the life force and the emotions, not in the thoughts for this. Not to say the thoughts can't come in and flesh it out, but let's see. Page of Swords. Okay. Eight of Coins. Okay, and Ten of Wands is sort of overburdened. So I feel like there may be some dissatisfaction. Like you're certainly capable. You're certainly getting a lot done. You're certainly managing a lot. You're certainly productive. But yet there's some dissatisfaction here. There's a new opportunity needed. Looking at things a whole new way is needed. And we have the Emperor again. I keep pulling the Emperor. This is the third pile in a row. You may want to look at piles number 1 and 2 because they're all very related this time. The Emperor. So that is sort of like the shoulds, the oughts, the, cause and effect. You do this, you get that. It's our cultural sort of rules. What's good, what's not good, that kind of thing. That tend to hold some authority for us. But this Emperor is clarifying the Ten of Wands, which makes me think that you might be overburdened by your cultural expectations of yourself, what you think you should do. Let me see. It might have you just carrying a lot. Like the new opportunity, where's that Ace of Wands? It'd be hard to come in if you're carrying so much, wouldn't it? Like the Ten of Wands is, I have so much on my mind. I'm carrying so much that I can't even think of starting something new right now. That's that Eight of Swords, right? Exactly. Like it locks you up. And I don't know if that's tasks you're managing or things on your mind, but it kind of keeps you from moving forward. I feel like there needs to be a cutting away of thoughts. There needs to be a cutting away. Like, okay, people, I may be differing in how I think about this than other people. That's okay. I may end up looking at this very differently, but that's a spiritual metamorphosis from the Hermit, from time spent spiritually. That's not just, I'm going to be different. That's a spiritually given new perspective, because that's what the Hanged Man is. The Hanged Man is acceptance of what is, and knowing that Source, he's in a yoga pose. Source can bring in a very peace-giving perspective in any situation. And that's the Hermit too. The Hermit, he isolates himself and he doesn't have creature comforts. And that only expands his ability to connect with the wealth internally that Source gives, that his higher self gives. So you may be coming into a change in perspective, I think. A challenging of everything you think you should do or you should think. That's what I feel like. It's a challenging of all those things. And certainly a putting down of burdens. Yeah, you absolutely need to lay down some burdens to be ready for a new opportunity to come in. But then there's victory up here. Oh, Two of Cups. You may be benefiting from communication with somebody who sees eye to eye with you, or shared perspectives. Yeah, that may be benefiting you as well, and that may bring in your victory, as well as certainly meditation. Okay. And we have the Nine of Wands. It's almost like I'm guarded to think I can have what I want emotionally, because the Nine of Cups is having what you want emotionally. It's almost like I'm guarded about that. I don't feel like I can. I don't feel like I can move forward because of what I should and ought do or think. So there's definitely a change in perspective that's going to be very freeing coming in here for you. And in fact, bring victory. And it really comes from within. It comes from within, and it comes spiritually, and it comes from maybe interactions with others you see eye to eye with, or hearing from others you see eye to eye with. So that could be talking to people who are on your same level spiritually, who are walking this same path spiritually. It could be seeing eye to eye like that. So that can help it to bring in. as well as time with Source, and honoring the messages you're hearing in your through your thoughts as well. Could be a thought that just comes in and it feels like it's a fleeting thought, but yet it doesn't quite feel like yours, like it's coming in out of the blue. That can be how messages come as well, because the Hermit is the messenger. So I think what I'm hearing is any shoulds and oughts that have you feeling like you have to be watchful, like I can't expect that good thing, or that have you thinking you're kind of trapped, you can't move forward yet, be very suspicious of those. In fact, do what you can to cut them away. Cut them away. Because I feel like there is an opportunity being offered by Source, but there has to be some cutting away of this burdensome, these burdens and burdensome thoughts as well. And conventional beliefs too. Because now you're not looking for conventional beliefs. You're looking for the spiritual enlightenment, the spiritual beliefs. Yeah. Meditation would probably be really good, or getting off on your own and spending time on your own, being clearer about what it is that is emotionally fulfilling for you and what brings you joy, and helping you to cut away thoughts that are just not helpful. Sometimes we do need that, don't we? A good amount of time spent alone, not listening to information that most of the world believes. Instead, if we allow any information in, it's information that helps us connect spiritually, like the Hermit. And then this opportunity can be known. You can feel like you can make movement to bring more joy. And productivity is good, but it's not everything. And this man is not benefiting enough from his productivity, is he? He's got, kind of raggy clothes on. No. Yep. I see freedom. I see the opportunity coming in, really involving freedom and more emotional fulfillment. Yeah. Well, I hope that is beneficial to you, pile number 3. And like I said, there's a lot of commonalities between the 3 piles, so it's all right to listen to 1 and 2, 1 or 2, for further clarifying. Okay, well, I thank you so much, pile number 3. Take care, and we'll talk soon.